The House committee investigating the Capitol riot is on a short break from its hearings, and members of the panel are now considering potential criminal referrals of former President Donald Trump to the Department of Justice. Here's what the committee's vice chair, Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney, had to say in an interview just Sunday.
So the committee will or will not make a criminal referral?
We'll make a decision as a committee about it.
So it's possible there will be a criminal referral, which would be effectively the committee saying that he should be prosecuted, and this is the evidence that we've uncovered.
The Justice Department doesn't have to wait for the committee to make a criminal referral, and there could be more than one criminal referral.
Our Capitol Hill reporter Julie Sirkin joins us now. Julie, those were pretty clear words from Congresswoman Cheney, and to be clear, the January 6th committee has no prosecution powers here. So what more did Representative Cheney and others really on that panel say about what that criminal referral process might actually look like?
Yeah, Morgan, that's exactly right. If they decide to go through with that criminal referral process, it'll be largely a symbolic one. And there are two schools of thought on the committee. Liz Cheney falls in one of them, which is this possibility of issuing that criminal referral for the former president. That serves as largely pressure on the Department of Justice, on Attorney General Merrick Garland, to go ahead and start investigating former President Trump, which is something that some members on the January 6th committee clearly want here, because they have no power to do it themselves. They can issue a report, which we know they're going to do at the conclusion of the public hearings. They can take all of these 1,000 witness testimonies, these 140,000 pages of documents, all this information they have, and they can put it together for the American people, tie a pretty bow around it, and present it that way. But they can't do anything, actually, to prosecute the former president if they believe that he did something wrong enough for that to happen. Now, the second piece of this is something we've heard from Benny Thompson, who's the chair. Hesitance to do something like this because it will inherently politicize the current investigation the Department of Justice is doing on those defendants on January 6th, the people who attacked the Capitol and everything that happened there, and largely because former President Trump is still mulling a possible 2024 run.
I do want to talk about Congressman Adam Kinzinger here, though, Julie. I mean, he's also on that panel and has said more witnesses have come forward after that stunning testimony we saw last week from Cassidy Hutchinson. But is there any talk, Julie, about publicly hearing from these witnesses?
Yeah, there's some that we're still waiting to hear from, like Ginny Thomas. Of course, that was floated. She said she's possibly open to talking to the panel. She's the wife of Justice Clarence Thomas, and she was involved in some of those fake elector plots in Arizona, having some kind of social media, at least, involvement there and communication with John Eastman. There's also Pat Cipollone, the former Trump attorney who pressured or tried to convince him, rather, to call off the rioters on January 6th. That was revealed by Cassidy Hutchinson in her explosive testimony last week. But members on the panel, like the one I want you to hear from right now, have been clear that they have been collecting new evidence. Take a listen.
This happens every day. Every day we get new people that come forward and say, hey, I didn't think maybe this piece of a story that I knew was important, but now that you guys are, I do see this plays in here.
Will we hear from witnesses that you did not know about, with stories you did not hear, because of the hearing so far?
Yes, yes. There will be way more information, and stay tuned.
Adam Kinzinger, Republican on the January 6th committee, of course, floating the possibility for their plans to change for their remaining public hearings as they learn more information from the witnesses coming forward.
Yeah, all right. Stay tuned, as he said. Julie Sirkin for us there on Capitol Hill. Julie, thank you.